live for the Grand Prix match. I think it will be in a couple of minutes, let's say, so I think 7 minutes we can enter the map. So that is gonna be fun for sure. Um, we can pick our bet. I think, yeah, 6 minutes till the next match. We picked our bet. 21 YL is our bet. Reason why is because the Chinese say they're the third strongest team on the Chinese server, and they have like the best midfield on all servers. I'm pretty convinced of that. I've seen the midfield, that's pretty insane. They use a very different technique that no one is using. So that's very interesting to me personally. I think 21YL will win the match, so that's why we placed that bet. So that's a juicy return. I'm gonna switch accounts now, so I'll pause the stream for a little while. Um, so yeah, just hold on 1 minute. That's already over. Okay, let's see what we can do. I think now I can play on two accounts at the same time, which does help here. Double check that I placed all the bets on this account as well. I didn't do the barbarians, but I don't have time for it, so it'll be alright. I am king. I have the king title. Nice. I'm not sure what it helps for now, but this is fine. Good. Let's just wait for the countdown. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I'll answer them once I get onto the account, onto the chat account. Will take a while, but should be there when the match starts. Did it send and add everyone in Discord? It is though, like, yeah. Okay. Nothing yet. Just hold on. Need to send a notification to my Discord servers. Okay, done, that's there. We should be a few minutes away from the match right now. I think like 2 minutes. 2 minutes 55. That's gonna be exciting. I look forward to it. I think the most certain of our three bets is gonna be HJK. They are gonna crush it, I'm pretty sure. They have potential to be champion in next Osiris League. Like last Osiris League, it was only 1,000 points difference between 93T and HJK slash, well, they are 1188, right? So it is pretty close, and people really underestimate them. It's the most underrated team on, well, the international server. Same story with 732A. They're a pretty young kingdom on the Chinese server, and they have migrants from a very old Chinese champion team. I think it was like 17A, 27A. At least a very, very strong team that used to be champion for quite a while. And they are very strong in mid fight as well. 738, 732A's midfield is pretty decent. Same with 21YL. HJK has potential too. Like they have a very good structure game. Just threw it away last match. Not sure how, but I think it was arc mistake in mid. Small mistake. Okay, let's see. 1 minute until we can enter the map. Bro, what's happening? I look at my other phone and 60 GT is losing Altar. But they won on the other side, so I was like, whoa, what the frick is this? But yeah, they have to split between two camps, so not a big deal. 40 seconds until arc. 18 seconds. Okay, I think we can enter now. Let's have fun. It's gonna be. Oh, what? 5 minutes? Stupid game. I was like, we're gonna do it, but nope. Let's spray on 89. No, bro. I think 89's time is over, honestly. Like, I like them. I'm a big fan of them. But I feel like 89's time, I don't know. They lost many of their strong old gang, right? Their 1021 gang. They lost a lot of them, and their analysts are gone as well, some of them. So I don't know, man. They're still strong, like very strong. Let's watch 1960 for a while. Their KVK was pretty decent. They'll win it, but it's gonna be exciting. 3v1, I think, or like 2v1v1. It was kind of weird. So I saw 60 was losing this side, and I was like, whoa, what the frick is going on, right? But yeah, there's not a lot of presence here. But it kind of makes sense, like if you watch the other side, it's like the opposite. Well, oh. Yeah, this is just very stacked. But still, I don't know. I don't think 60GT really cares about their altars, I guess. I mean, we're used to more than that. These siege towers do a lot of damage, by the way. I want some of those reports, it's gonna be crazy. This side doesn't have as much siege towers, like I see 3 of them. But GT has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, well, like 15 siege towers, which is nuts. Yep. Crazy. And soon they're past 7 and Kingsland will start as well, so that will be pretty fun. Pretty interesting to watch. Let's see. Okay, when does the match start? Let's take a look. We should be almost good to go, like 2 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. That's just the delay, the match delay. And it's gonna be fun, guys. It's gonna be fun for sure, yeah. 2 minutes. So, what are your bets? I'll make a... What can I do? Can I make... some sort of poll or something. I think I need to have my own watch for my own channel. Don't I? No, I oh, I don't know. Let's see, 2 minutes, 1 minute 30. Can't make a filter, but that's fine. Or a poll, I mean. 122. So, well, we can maybe go with some skills. What skills are they gonna use? Where can we see skills management? Skills. So we expect them to maybe even use hard push, but I don't think hard push is gonna be the play. They are gonna use to the death. They're probably maybe gonna be using master strategy. We usually see sneaky tactics. We see dust up. We always see energetic. Sometimes stocking up, and sometimes like heaven's grace, total vision, master strategy, or hard push, one of these. That's the usual lineup we will see in this match as well. So let's go to the live stream. I think the match is live now. 25 seconds. So in short, those were the skills that I really expect them to use. Maybe hard push because I think 21 was the one that has a radical different skill usage strategy with a lot of gathering. So they use the gathering skill that gives you more energy points. So you basically gain more skills for the mid fight, and you gain probably like more um, gathering points as well, right? That makes sense. You have to get those skill points, so you probably have a higher gathering score. So 21YL versus 26 or 261K it is. We are seeing all the same skin, although is this one different? Seems like it is different. I don't know. Which skin is that? Does someone know? Probably for Garrison players or something. 21YL is ready, and they are the underdog here. We expect them to win. This is the inside lane team, by the way. These two lanes, maybe the front ones as well. But usually those two lanes are the inside lane team, and they are not gonna port first. The ones in the back are gonna port first, and the inside lane is gonna go towards the desert altar first. Then there will be a fight at each desert altar, and if someone wins at the desert altar, they go to the shrine of war of the enemy. If they win there, they will go to either one of the obelisks to go and suicide themselves. On the outside lane, it is pretty much the same, more or less, but they get to port, which makes it possible to do another run, another push after. While the inside lane, once they do the suicide move, they have to, well, sad face their troops, and they will go to mid, so there's only one rotation. And the outside lane usually has two rotations. That's really depends on your speed. So, what that's in short, Arc of Osiris or on Osiris League kind of strategy, right? It's high level strategy. I am curious. We know that 261K has a championship title, or at least an Osiris League title, and 21YL doesn't, but 21YL is like a very strong team. Compare it to like 489 versus 60TT rivalry. Yeah, one of them didn't win, but doesn't mean the other one is bad, right? They're still very strong. Okay, so let's see, 30 seconds. We want to watch the gate. And what do we see first? First, we usually see the archer marches, then we see the infantry march, with one archer, one infantry, and then three cav marches. Why is that? Well, archers are probably the slowest right now, and infantry is the slowest after, and cavs are the quickest, right? So you want to deploy the archers and infantry usually first, so you'll arrive pretty much in the same time at your target, right? So that's what we're gonna see right now. Just watch and see how many archers. Well, that's mostly cows, but here's a lot of infantry, archer. You see what I mean? So that's what they use here. And we see a bunch of cities that didn't do initial push, right? And initial 5 marches. Those guys usually launch the rallies. So we see the quick marches for both teams. Looks like they are about the same speed. Doesn't really matter though. What we will see is strong inside lane focus. That's what I expect to see. Chinese teams really have strong inside lane focus. First occupation goes to 21, 8 seconds advantage. That's nice. Ooh, this dude forgot about their outpost. It's gonna cost you maybe a few points. Every point counts. Obelisk is taken. 21YL has the advantage in the early structure game. Let's see, but because everything is about the first 10 minutes occupation score and then the cycle for the first mid lane, right? The first arc. And that's what we're gonna see now. That's usually crucial. Like you want to at least hold all your structures for the first few minutes and then see what you can do. So both obelisks much earlier for 21YL. So a bit more coordination there. And we see that strong inside lane focus here. There's a lot of marches on the inside. And on the outside it's only like 2 players. Yeah, that's something we're used to see. And I don't know, it seems like 261's inside lane is a bit slow on this side. And on the other side they have more outside lane focus somehow. That's a very big outside lane team. And 21YL with stocking up. And indeed, we see them gathering already. So there are 4 marches gathering now. I think this is a gatherer, isn't it? No, it's not. That one is. So there's a fifth march. It's gonna do gathering. Oh, 6 even. Oh, 7. Another one. Oh, gee. That's a lot. Oh, wait, one more? Crazy. Okay, so they're already playing the gathering game here. So I think that's a good sign. That's a good sign for our bet because we want 21 by L2. And this is sneaky tactics? Oh, wait. Whoa. Sneaky tactics for 20, 261k. And the target with sneaky tactics is to occupy the obelisk. But of course 21YL isn't stupid. They are not stupid. They know what is gonna happen. They have sneaky tactics. They see the enemy use sneaky tactics. That can only mean one thing basically. One group here disappears. Not the entire group disappears. Like you have a lot of marches that are still visible. Right? So oh, this is the invisible march lineup. But they know it's happening, right? So they'll just defend here, and I think it's a waste of skill usage point. Like they want to occupy the obelisk, sure, but they only have like 30 seconds. So these marches will probably just reinforce, and once they TP, you can lose that obelisk for 2 minutes once you get the initial points. But they will not be able to port now, that's an issue actually. Ooh, I didn't expect that one. This is a little issue, and it works for 3 minutes. My goodness. Holy, that is... I have never seen that before. Whoa. 21YL, unable to teleport for 3 minutes, like 2 minutes. And then they need to fight the marches, so it will be like 3 minutes. Holy shoo-wee, I have never seen that strategy before. That is crazy. And that's much better as just taking the structure, right? Because they're invis. Holy shit, I've never thought about that. That's insane. So here we see 21YL dominating on this side. And they'll just try to probably maybe take the obelisk. I mean, yeah, you can suicide and then go for mid, but what if you can do a little counterattack? I don't know. You ask me. They got both the altars though, which is nice. I mean, you lost one here, or you are probably gonna lose one, right? Oh, there's no garrison in there. That kind of sucks. They're gonna lose it, but this is GG's. Like, ooh, you lost that structure for quite a while now, and maybe no, like I don't know what would happen if 21 gets this obelisk. If 21 gets this, it's gonna be like West versus East or something. Oh, this is a crazy opening of a match. I've never seen this before. Um, well, I don't know. We're watching an obelisk fight. Like, that's not Osiris League meta. But it is happening. Okay. Let's see. And 261 will have to defend, so they cannot really focus on those altars. Which doesn't really matter for 21, right? I mean, they like it. They can get some more points per minute now. And I hope 21 can adapt here. Ooh, yeah. I think they will go down. The marches will go down, the structure won't. But this costs a lot of time for 261k to get those instant caps back. 21YL with energetic, and they are saving up for mid already? No. Those inner lane teams go to altar, to the obelisk fight, and not towards mid. That is interesting. Both teams are not going for mid with 5 minutes left. Yeah, Kwang Nguyen, crazy strategy from 261k. I agree, man. I've never seen that before, and I'm like, what the frick is going on? I hope 21YL will be able to defend that structure for 50 more seconds. Like, I know there are some reinforcements coming in, but they will need to hold it together for a while. And that's a garrison. What's the garrison doing outside? Don't you need one in? I mean, don't ask me. But I think you want a garrison inside, right? I think that's better. But I don't know. Who am I? So 21YL went with a different strat, and they now activated Dust Up already. So no mid fight, or only small ball for mid. 261 is now going for mid with some marches, but still not that big of a mid input, right? There are some here too. Yeah, they're going for mid definitely. And first cap here is for, it indeed is for 21YL, which is really nice. We got a first cap, but this first cap will go to 261 probably. Yeah, you cannot get that down that quick. I don't believe that. But still, the points per minute advantage is definitely for 21YL for now. This one will be lost. Dead lost. But you could try to delay. Now they're going for mid. They shifted strategy, but first they want to get the Desert Altar back probably. And that's gonna happen. So get the Desert Altar back and then refresh those marches. Get to mid, but refreshing is too late, I think. So I don't think these guys will refresh. I think the ones with white marches will go to mid, and one with yellow will just go to the Shrine of War and try to disrupt them. That's my guess. That's my best guess, yeah. Okay, so the early point advantage is definitely for 21YL. I mean, I don't know if that strategy really worked from 261, because now 21 is there. 261 lost their troops, and I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. If 21 wins this mid, it might be already over for 261k. But it seems like Yeah, now they're delivering. They're delivering caravan points, which means I think 21YL will have a full skill bar, all 10 out of 10 skills. So that's gonna be crazy. So what my guess is, maybe we will already get to the death, and maybe what else? Do we see an archer ball? Oh, we do. Are those archers? Not yet. So we don't see a ball for archers only. Interesting. So we do see sneaky tactics. So it will be sneaky tactics together with to the death, I think. I mean, that makes the most sense to me, if I'm being honest. But I don't know. They are doing pushes on the desert altar though. Like, ooh, you never know. That's a rally and some swarm and reinforcements. I think they could take that desert altar. Like, even flipping it already gives you like 300 plus another 300. So 600 points for every flip that you can meanwhile hold your own altars, right? Because they cannot get points for 300 points in total, so for 2 minutes is 300 points. But in the meantime, you do gather those points, 300 from your own, right? So you basically win 600 points by just flipping it. If you can defend your own, of course. Otherwise, you only win 300, or sometimes even nothing, if you just lose everything as well. So it seems like the amount of troops in mid for 21 are definitely less, but you don't know. It's really hard to tell. Let's see. To the death, or do we get another skill? I mean, they have a pretty full rage bar. They should, or skill bar. They should have a lot of points available. Oh yeah, we already see what's happening here. Where are most set faces? I think 261 is melting. I think 261 is melting like crazy. 21YL is the winner of the first ARC midfield fight. And that is gonna be very good for our bet, because we bet on 21YL. So they are dominating the first part of the match. 21YL with the points game, with the caravan game, and with the arc game as well. GG's, I would say. That's really nice. That is really nice. And that is redemption for last week with our bets. I think, okay, we should not really do a spoiler alert, but I think it is as good as over already for 261k. 21YL dominates mid here, and they are very good at structures as well. So I think it's GG's, but everything can still happen. Of course, 21YL is now looking to delay this arc, or if they're really confident, they'll just deliver it. But I think they'll just delay it and do one more arc towards the end of the match, and then use to the death and master strategy. Maybe dust up as well with that extra skill combination that they use to get those extra skills in the mid fight. Desert Altar is right now from 21, but it is low red, so they will really need to do some reinforcements there. I don't know, there's this one guy you can join. They have some reinforcements, and with the swarm, I think 21 will actually be able to hold the structure for a little while. But did I just curse myself? Yeah, never mind. Never mind. I just did the streamer curse. Sky Altar, meanwhile. Big pressure from 21, and there is not, well, the ball from 261 is there, but it arrives a little bit late. There's a Gorgo garrison, which I don't know, it's good, but only for nearby structures, I would say. Eleanor is meta in Osiris League right now, so I don't know. I think this fits much better. Eleanor. Hero wise, this is also being used, and some more swarmings going on over here. Ooh, they just capped the structure, but they almost lose it again to 21 YL. Points per minute still in the advantage of 21 YL. Well, in this phase, 261 must say, like, we already lost the arc, we're behind on points, we must take at least 3 or 4 altars if we want to win this match, but they don't. Because, well, I don't know, 21 YL is omnipresent here. They're basically everywhere, with just enough marches to beat the enemy. Well, in this case, they don't have just enough, they have more than enough. So they'll probably just maybe go for Sky Altar and skip the Shrine of War. That's a possibility. That's something that we saw really often in 2489 versus GT. We saw that swing from Desert Altar to Sky Altar. Chinese teams don't use it as much, but here we go. I don't know, it's hard to see. I think most will just go to the Shrine of War or try to defend against next push. Excuse me. This is a swarm, but low red marches. Yellow marches. I don't think it's gonna do much. I mean, these guys arrive late. How are they yellow? Bring me the money, man. Yeah. I mean, 21, they pretty much already won, bro. Oh, they even captured the Sky Altar. Well, they shouldn't. Theoretically, so 261 should have definitely been able to hold that structure, but they didn't. So 261 is breaking under pressure right now. Another very big swarm by 21 YL, and I mean, that structure is melting. We see Justinian Nevsky rally, which I don't think we have seen that much. We usually see Scipio Emilianus with like Pakal, but sometimes Tariq, sometimes Luce. It really depends, but usually I think Tariq or Pakal is secondary to tank the swarmers. 21 YL stocking up once again, and probably energetic soon too, which means extra energy points. And tell me one team that doesn't like extra energy points. I don't know any. So that was just big pressure, but... Oh, wait a minute. Where's the arc at? Oh, they already delivered it. So they are confident. 21 YL is confident that they can win this match in mid fights as well as the building fight, as well as caravans, because they're doing all of it at the same time. But we do see some gatherers here for 261, so that's interesting, but not as much as what 21 already did. They already did 500 provisions. That really will die. Reason they don't swarm it is because this just delays your enemy, right? You want to delay your enemy. That's the key in this game. So if you delay your enemy, then they cannot launch a rally because they were still already going, right? But it's so slow, so you cannot launch a new rally. Therefore, if you just swarm, it's not enough. You kind of need a rally to tank nowadays, right? So just let the rally run as long as you know you're gonna win it, right? Just let it run as long as you can. They cannot really do anything for a little while, as long as you bring reinforcements after, or if it's gonna go bad, or if they're gonna swarm, you need to bring those reinforcements. Now we see a push for the Shrine of Life to get those extra stats. You get 5% health and some extra march speed, which is never a bad thing to have in Osiris League. March speed is what the whole game is about in this game mode, basically. That's why you see 3 cav marches. They're gonna be much quicker as the infantry and the archer marches, which will enable you to basically gain more building points over time, because you're gonna go and get everywhere much quicker. Boom, that one is down. Now just defend against the swarm, set the garrison, and you're good to go for like a minute. I don't think there's a garrison though. Huo is not the best garrison. We already know that, so it's probably just a field march there. Meanwhile, yeah, it's just defending for 21, just defending and bringing already. Yeah, they already bring some marches to mid. Crazy. Shrine of Life is under some pressure as well, but those marches are usually like reddish, yellow, filler march, so I don't think that is as big of a threat as what 21YL did to them. I mean, there's some decent reinforcements here, so I think that structure will be alright. And they might even go for a little push at the Sky Altar just to swarm them and make them unable to go to mid yet. Then just suicide yourself, get back to the obelisk, and then go to mid. Because we will see the next mid rotation pretty soon. I think this fight might be one of the last few we will see until the second arc. And if the second arc is taken by 21YL, we can definitely say it is over already for 261k. And that means we win our bet, baby. The first of many. I mean, last week sucks. It sucked. But this week, amazing. I mean, we did some extra research and this is gonna be nice. Sorry for those notifications. It's annoying. Should have turned those off. Oh shit. Oh, wait a minute. CPO Gorgo? What the hell? CPO Gorgo? I think it's more tanky. Who would ever thought that you can rally with Gorgo, play field with Gorgo, and garrison with Gorgo? That's crazy. We got a swarm, but like a lot of red marches, those will usually die very soon. It's only a few turns until they die. And there are some reinforcements, like there's a backup garrison. We got a cav guy somewhere. No cav reams from far, but I think this is enough. I think they'll manage here. Meanwhile, both teams are preparing for mid, but there is, I don't know. Oh, this is just the defending crew. They'll just go to mid here and prepare for next arc. 21 know if they take the arc, they win the match. And so does 261k, right? Where's mid? That's a bit laggy. What's hide allies? I don't think it does anything. But expect to see to the death here in combination. Yeah, they're gonna make the archers invisible, I think. They aren't? Okay. They're not. 261k with dust up. So I expect the 21 to mirror that dust up to the death and one more if possible. I mean, they will probably just deliver their points very soon so that they will get some extra energy points, right? Dust up. If the bar on the left side blinks, the energy bar, boom, that's when they bring home a provisioner, which gives them extra skills, like boom, boom, another one. So I think, in theory, they still have 10 points in their skill bar. So what they use is, they're gonna use to the death here, I'm pretty sure. Maybe total vision or something. That's gonna be nuts. Three points worth of, or well, no, more than 10 points worth of skills. and 3 different skills, probably. Maybe even 4. But it really depends how many getters they have. The difference right now is 6k. With this arc, it would be 10k or 2k. So, let's see. They're waiting pretty long, like it's like 1 minute till arc. Usually you see the first fight starting at 2 minutes before arc, but now it's only 1 minute. It doesn't really matter because they're both very close to the tempo of Osiris, so if you're like over here, you definitely want to push a bit earlier to get to that structure without losing all your rage or without being an easy target, because you have to march all the way over there. 30 seconds into the game until the first arc. Let's see. If you want to win mids, you have to all touch the same enemy at the first, or not the same, few enemies at the first touch, like boom, and you want all your marches to be able to get the ratio to the death for both parties, and Heaven's Grace, as we expected. But we know that Heaven's Grace does not work with to the death, but to the death only affects a few, right? And Heaven's Grace affects, I believe, all of them. So, who's doing better here? Arc of Osiris appeared. Both teams have a lot of set phases. But 21 skill in mid is pretty nuts, so... Ooh. I don't know. 261 is doing decent. 261 is doing decent. But the arc is running. I'm bringing it more close, so they will have to chase, which means they cannot gain a lot of rage, and they will be an easy target, so... I don't know, it seems like 261 is winning the ball, but the arc carrier is quick. It is running for its life. How much health is it at? It's red. I mean, from here you can pretty easy reinforce. I think you can bring some members. Yeah, they lost mid. That's crazy, but I mean, this is not that far away from your structure, right? I mean, you could still try, but I'm curious, how did they lose mid this time? Just outnumbered? I guess they were outnumbered because, oh, look at that, they took the obelisk. Are they gonna port? 2 seconds. Are they gonna port here? Not yet, but if they do, I mean, that's gonna be annoying. You'll be more close to that Shrine of Life, so you can put more pressure on there, and they'll just be busy with you. Oh yeah, they are going for mid again. Like I told you, like it's so close to the obelisk, right? So they can just go for it once again. You see, only cav marches here. That's really how quick those calves are. Infantry is way later. You see some infantry archer here, but my goodness. Yeah, but that's not working, buddy. That's not working. I think they're too far off, honestly. But there's an arch. That is retarded. That is retarded for sure. You have an archer march carrying the arc. Seems like a nice strategy. Nope. Doesn't. 21YL is back, baby. They're gonna kill that carrier. And then you'll have a second mid fight. And 21YL doesn't mind delaying a match. They don't mind at all. Because delaying a match means you can win more points on buildings. Because they have the buildings. I don't know for how long though. But they have control over pretty much all the structures, right? Oh, and they got one guy over there. That's gonna be annoying to deal with. They'll just continue to maybe harass. I don't know what to say. How do you say it? Harassing the carriers here and the Shrine of Life. Outposts as well. Same here. I mean, they took that one obelisk, right? So let's see. But there is a second mid fight. It is not over yet, and there are a lot of caps coming in from 21YL trying to steal the dark, and it seems like 261 have to cancel their plans at this Gaia or Desert Altar. Meanwhile, there will be another push for 21 at the structures, so that's the delay game that they're trying to play. Lost control of the Ark. Who can recover it first? And who can win this little fight? I mean, this is a very interesting match. But the longer you delay, ooh, sneaky tactics, means you get march speed. Even with the Ark, you get the march speed, which will not help at all. I mean, you can even maybe outrun your enemy if you do it perfectly. You can outrun your enemy. But it seems like, ooh, it's gonna drop. It's gonna drop. Is it? No, 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 no. 21 YL. Did they do it? Oh, they lost the Ark. But I mean, there is a big field presence. So, GG's. You lose the first Ark, but you bring it very close to your own spawn point, like to your own obelisk. And the further, well, the closer it is, the faster you can set marches there, right? And boom, they won the match. This match is over. The match is over. No chance for 261 to recover here. They tried by taking the Ark, but they should not have allowed them to take it at, well, that far. Like it was basically around this corner. You should not allow your enemy to take it all the way over there, because they're gonna send their calves quickly and they'll try to cut you off because they're closer for the refreshing, right? So that was the issue, and it is deadly. It's over. I mean, you're behind basically 11k right now, 12k maybe. RB Blade, well, what's up? All good, bro. We won our bet. We already won our bet. And weekend, we have weekend. I love weekend. 21 what else still dominating on structures. Pretty crazy if you ask me. And they are about to take the Desert Altar. There it goes. Desert Altar in control of 21YL. And I think I figured the reason why they do the Cav rally is because there is a Cav garrison inside of that rally, so it's gonna be fine. We're gonna go to zero some SOC dead weights. Nice. We love it. Man, my throat is dry as fuck, man. So, issue here is once you take a structure, of course, your enemy can try to swarm it back, but that will take time and troops, and that means they're gonna end up being like yellow, low yellow or red once they occupy it. And that means they will have to refresh those troops to do another additional push. Which means in the same time, you already bring new white troops and a rally to that same structure. So it is not feasible to swarm without a rally. Well, it's not feasible to swarm your own structure without a rally. Basically all structures, right? Our blade came to destroying with violence. Yes, sir, that's how I write. About to farm a bunch of keeps. I don't know keeps. I'm a lazy free to play, you know? I'm a lazy free to play. I don't like working. Champions of Olympia sucks. But I hate it. I don't do chaining. Someone offered 700 for my stock account. How many marches does it have? Expertise. With gold gear. I mean, it should have all 5. Like 700 is a reasonable price for just 5 legendary sets, right? Nowadays. I will offer $5. Oh wait, huh? What is this strategy? They they dropped the arc. Just said, okay, we leave it there. Goodbye. I mean, somehow I think I understand what they're trying to do. I mean, they're trying to lure 261k to take it, right? Oh no, never mind. They just took it, but they'll bring it probably. They won't even deliver it. But they just saw like we're losing in one mid fight. Let's not do any more mid fights. Let's just not gamble that much, right? Maybe they were a little bit overconfident after the first mid fight. I don't know. But safeguarding us, they don't want to give 261k more possibilities to capture it, I guess. Yeah, I think so too. I think they just want to bring it back to the obelisk and just wait until the timer runs out. There will be one more mid fight though. Like 30 minutes is enough for one mid fight. So yeah. But one mid fight is not enough. Like obviously you're already behind 8.1k without that arc. So 8.1k without an arc is like this arc already 3.5, right? So yeah, 11.6 thousand points. That's not you're not gonna make that up, buddy. For sure, because 21 does a lot of gathering as well. I mean, look at the gathering score. Wow, well, 1,000 versus 207. So yeah, you see the difference, right? But what? Wait. There's 3 cities here, and there's one over there. Oh, it's because that guy that took it, so their ports are gonna be slower. Like they don't generate teleports now. That's smart. That's smart. I mean, yeah, they'll have to deal with that guy for quite a while now. I mean, they cannot storm it down. That costs too much time. But they cannot completely neglect it either, because then that would mean he can just go for the outposts and for the shrine, right? He's probably already going for the shrine. There's the rally. I think this field presence from 261 is enough to defend against this attack. But you never know. No, that's enough. But do we see sad faces going where? I'm curious. Where does the guy go? Yeah, he goes to the outposts. Makes sense. I mean, it's the best option here. But it's just crazy to me that 21YL is. We need an account update stream. After this match end stream. No. We're gonna watch the next match as well, which is a cannon of a match. It's gonna be a beautiful match. 21. No, not 21. 466S versus 93T. But I can do a quick update on my accounts. I think we have like 10 minutes of time in between, so I think that is possible. But I just uploaded a video about my account, right? So I think we're good. But we can do an update definitely during the live stream. By the way, feel free to ask questions if you don't understand any Osiris League mechanics or Arc mechanics. I'll explain them gladly. I mean, I did a lot of research, so I know quite a few things here and there. Let's see. It's really interesting. I mean, I see a lot more Belly primaries for 21YL. Beer tried to do the same, but they failed because they didn't really have. They didn't match the presence of the enemy at all the structures, right? So, because on this level, all you want to do is you want to win mids and you want to equalize the structures, or you want to neglect mid a little bit, but still delay your enemy using like sneaky tactics, or just take the first arc only. But sneaky tactics delay the enemy. Meanwhile, you have more field presence around altars, like the desert altar from your enemy and sky altar. You're gonna take those when all their marches are in mid, and you want to delay mid so they cannot go towards those structures to defend them, right? So that is what mainstream teams are currently doing. One of the two options. And during each mid fight, you usually see, if they're both going for it, you usually see the structures are equal. Just like right now, the structures are pretty much equal. Let's see, Sky Altar. There is field accumulating, but they're probably waiting for the rally here. I mean, you cannot really push without a rally. You don't deal that much damage. The rally is really there to tank you, to tank the field marches. But the field marches do the majority of the damage, in fact the field marches do more damage as the rally. I mean, that makes sense, right? I mean, it's like 11 marches swarming a structure versus one rally. Of course, those 11 marches are gonna do more damage and debuffs as well. This is doesn't sound good already. It's a rally. They just let it run. They already know they're gonna win this rally. This garrison, I mean. So what's the point of swarming it, right? There is no point. No, he does, but I think I think probably the enemy or their captain demanded them not to. But oh, there is a guy gonna swarm that, so that is a little bit sketchy. You should be taking that into consideration here. But it's a yellow structure versus like a red rally and some swarmers, so I think they are alright, but having one more reinforcer wouldn't hurt. Yeah, there they are. They have a reinforcer. So they should be good to go here. And yeah, it seems like they are going to delay it for as long as possible. We know all the skills from 21YL, but we don't know all the skills from 261. So what are the options? What do they have left? I think the most reasonable skill would be a mid-fight skill. Maybe the teleport skill. Makes sense here. They probably didn't expect to dominate structures, so not hard push. Total vision could be. Don't know. Swarm and a rally is already a red structure, but there is a lot of field presence for 261. So they should be able to fend this attack off. But yeah, if you're stupid, I guess you can. I mean, you gotta reinforce it. They don't. My goodness, how can you lose a structure like that? You have the advantage. You literally stand here around doing nothing. Doing nothing. You literally could have defended that structure for a little longer. That sucks. How can you lose a structure with... Oh, seriously? So I think, in my opinion, 261 is a good team, but they do need to put more focus on defensive play. I mean, they have a garrison set, and they just let it run till it's dead. They're not doing much reinforcements. Like what we saw with 466S, for example, against 1188. They did an excellent job on defending, like, to the point of where the structure was almost dead, and boom, there was another reinforcement, and boom, another reinforcer, and that kept happening. Like, it was a cycle of continuous reinforcements, and that's how you should play. You want to delay the enemy and keep your structure for as long as possible to generate as much points as possible. So here, yeah, they should just go and swarm it all turn. Try, well, tanking with a rally is already too late because they already started, right? Energetic for both, probably. Or only for 261. Only 261, yeah. But you see, like, how many skills did they use? One and one. Two, two. Two, three, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 versus 10 skills. So that's the difference. Like with the stocking up, you can use way more skills if you get her, of course. It's gonna make a difference. And that one guy is doing damage here. He's doing some gnarly damage. You have those outposts that are being attacked non-stop, which is not only annoying, it just costs some points, right? And he's probably running all 5 calves at this point. No? I mean, I would. Or run garrisons only or something. But they know better. They know better as me. I mean, who am I? There's the next push. So what you see in this match, 21YL is so quick everywhere that even if 261 has the time to push, they have to do it quick, because otherwise 21YL is already back. And they're gonna fend off the attack. That's what we see until now. Like, they're dominating the structures. Occupation score 6k difference, while they also took those arcs. Crazy. Then we have a crazy swarm. We know that 261k is not good at reinforcing. I mean, literally, it doesn't jump up at all. Boom, and you lose the structure, right? There we go. That's what I meant. Just not good enough. Just not good enough. They need more training. Mainly the reinforcements. I mean, you should have 5, 6 guys assigned to do that on each side. Bring those CCs in, or Ethel. You should also see like Ethel with Caesar, right? Wait, he's using Ethel with Justinian. What's with that? Like, for example, here now they have the field presence, right? 261 has the field presence, but they forget to launch their rally. Their rally is waiting. Meanwhile, 21YL doesn't stand still, and they already sent a new offensive ball. And that's where it's gonna go. Like, okay, they're gonna fight now. Those marches are gonna be yellow by the time the rally arrives. And with yellow marches, if you spawn with like low yellow marches, they're gonna melt. And that's when the attack is over. Meanwhile, the enemy has white marches or high yellow, and they will go for their structures. And that is what keeps happening to 261k. So there's the rally, and as I said, it's simply too late. And you need to swarm with a rally, otherwise you're not gonna win. But now those swarmers, here, you can see, red, red, yellow, 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 yellow. They're gonna be low. And they need to manage to get back to the desert altar at all, but they probably won't. I mean, they're busy fighting here. So that's the reason. Yeah, I know, you need to have your rallies timed perfectly with your swarm crew. That's not what is happening here. There's a reinforcement march. It's still fresh. Didn't even get hit by AoE. GG's. That is GG's. I mean, it's the difference 14k. 5 minutes till next arc. And they're already going for it. Crazy, man. 21YL really is so underrated. Like, they're so underrated. I see them become semifinals, quarterfinals. I don't know what we have here, but they can get far, and maybe next year they become champion in their league. I don't know in which league they are. Are they with GY16 or 466S? Then it's gonna be really different. But they are a very strong team. But yeah, they have their own style, which is unique, using those 2 skills all the time. That's a unique style, and I've not really seen that often before. But I think 261k already messed up at the start. They were trying to get some crazy strategy on the obelisk. Yes, you will delay your enemy with quite some time, but no, doesn't matter that much. I don't know, you already lose your presence on all the other structures, right? If you have all those marches there, you lose presence there, you lose presence in mid, you mess up your rotation as well, so I don't think that's the play. Maybe if you fine tune it a little bit more, maybe then it would be better, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the move. It looked cool, but practically I don't think it is really worth it. I mean, you won't have skill points for mid, not much. So you're giving up the first arc for that. I don't know. Doesn't seem like the correct play here. But let's sit and watch the next and last mid fight. It is not gonna matter who takes it. Um, of course, it would be very nice if 21YL continues their domination here and shows what they are made of, out of. Insane championship material. Yeah, I agree. They are very, very good. Have potential. Provision score. Oh boy, that's gonna go bad because they will just activate stocking up soon. And right before, I think in a couple of seconds we might see stocking up already. Or they just save it? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of gatherers, so that's why you want to save stocking up. If it lasts for how long does it last? I thought 10 minutes, but maybe it's 5. A very, very tight ball. Doesn't look like a lot of marches, but there are quite some marches here. And meanwhile, they are putting pressure on all altars. Yup, 21 were out, correct. They get every single altar in the end phase. And now they'll just try to delay mid. I think they'll just try to delay mid. It was a dummy. This ball is a dummy. They're gonna delay mid. Those marches are gonna cycle back to maybe Shrine of War, get those structures, and attack them from behind. I think that's possible too. But let's see. Be prepared, because we didn't see a single skill for 261k yet. Except for both. Both have dust up, right? Or what did they use? Yeah. 21YL, Sneaky Tactics. This is to delay. I think they might use the teleport skill, in fact. 261 might have the teleport skill. So yeah, this is the classical delay game. You try to reduce your enemy stuff. You try to reduce their vision, right? And you're gonna go buildings. Oh, that is crazy. Heaven's Grace for both. Trying to heal. But from which fights? Are there a lot of fights here? Don't think so. It is really interesting. It's chaos. It's all over the place. You see battles everywhere. That's so funny. But yeah, of course, 261k will win the arc, but that doesn't really matter because they're down all altars. They lost their obelisk and they lost all their outposts. They literally lost every single structure except for the Shrine of War and one obelisk. That is so crazy. I mean, look at that. Yeah, congrats. You have the arc. I mean, for your honor, maybe it's good. But I don't know. You still have to deliver it. I mean, that's a whole different story. They are funny. Yeah, I agree. I mean, 15 seconds to arc, then you gotta deliver it. Takes 1.5 minutes. So that will be around the 4-minute mark. But they will, of course, try to delay you doing that. I mean, they are already trying to get to the bottom side of the zone, right? Because that's the direction the carrier is usually gonna go, right? You don't want to go to your enemy zone. So yeah, they'll just delay the game, get some more occupation points. Absolutely dominating here. Oh, wait a minute. Provisions in favor of 261. Yeah, you see those taking extra time to gather. Nice bet here. We got some easy coins, and I told you, just listen for my bets. Listen to the bets, and Let's make some coins. I mean, let's go for a half a mil coins. I don't know what we're gonna go for, but we can get so much coins. I think this was very good bet, very good match. But yeah, 21 YL is just simply unmatched. Their strategy is just insane, and their capacity to adapt to a new situation is nuts. I mean, you saw that teleport move, and 21 on the teleport, the master strategy move, and 21 YL immediately knew what was going on, identified the issue, found a solution, and boom, they didn't really suffer that much damage from it. Right now, all four altars are generating points for 21 YL, and yet they got all the structures. Oh no, no, they only didn't get the obelisk. Dude, that is nuts. 1,000 points per minute for 21 YL. GG's. I mean, you know it's over. This guy can just have some fun here. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't really matter. GG's. Just have some fun. And the arc will be delivered. Of course, they want to delay it. Of course, 21 YL wants to delay it. Desert Altar, does it go down? It looks pretty safe. I think losing structures not gonna happen for now. Oh, there is a big ball coming. Get some extra march speed. Yeah, you can delay the arc quite a bit. If they lose the arc once more, it's gonna be contested. He needs a red carrier right now. And carrier will be arriving in 15 seconds. This guy is pretty close. I don't know. Oh, if you're standing still, it's not gonna happen, buddy. If you're standing still, nothing is gonna happen there. So yeah, you will need to do actually something. You need to kill the carrier at least once more. Just snipe it. It doesn't matter. I mean, you already won, right? Who cares? Let them take that. The other thing though is like, yeah, they can take the shrine, but they need to make space for it. So they need to make some space. Are they gonna drop it? Yeah, they dropped the arc. 10 seconds additional time. 2 minutes to deliver it. Come on, you cannot lose that arc, right? Can you? I don't think you can. You should deliver it now. I mean, there should be someone should have made space for that arc. Yeah, there we go. Difference 14.4k. And we know that there is probably a lot more provisions. Yeah, these guys are provision masters. And yeah, that's gonna get some crazy points. They basically gathered for the entire match. So expect a score of around 42, 43,000. Maybe 44,000 even. I don't know how much they have gathered over time. But yeah, even it's so dominating. Like they almost got every single structure, and I think they will lose the desert altar. And this is a tiny little ball here that is coming towards the desert altar. Yeah, this is just a very small ball. I think if you have like a couple of green commanders, I think you can beat it, right? But yeah, maybe that will be a little issue. But not for the match outcome. Yep. So GG's to 21YL and GG's to us because we made a lot of coins from that bet. Let's see. So they only have to defend it for 1 minute. This is nice defending training. There is a reinforcing march. Another one. Some more reinforcements. So I think they can actually hold it. They can hold it if they have continuously reinfs for the last 30 seconds. Then they just hold all the structures towards the end of the match. That is insane. Come on, you can hold it for 20 more seconds. Winning in dominant fashion. I mean, we haven't seen that in quite a... Oh, they will. They will take... Oh, no. No, no, no. They lost it as well, too. But, I mean, still, GG's. 43,000 points. Versus 25 or 26. Yup. GG's. So, that was the first match. And that was nuts. The end screen shows arc score in advantage of 21L. They basically gave that arc, the last arc, they gave it away. Could have been even more different. Occupation score dominating for 21YL as well. Proficiency not as much as 261k. I feel like 261k maybe shouldn't have done that much gathering. Maybe focus more on structures to be able to hold it. Use those marches as reinforcement march. What is he doing there? He's glitching. So I think in a couple minutes the next match will start, and it is gonna be fun. 460s versus 93T, right? Oh, 40 seconds. So we cannot do an account review. I whack. Sorry. Or was it R-Blade? R-Blade. So place your bets in the comments because it will be a hectic match. I think we will see some crazy moves. I expect to see some crazy mid fights here. We know 466S mid fight is pretty dominant, and their structure game and their analyzing game is so insane. Like they just like we saw with 2116 or 21YL. Yo, Arblade. Just like with the 21YL, right? They have that skill that I don't know. It's just so I really love to see it. The capacity to know exactly how much troops you need to send somewhere. I mean, yeah, I respect that. Both teams being a double champion here. Of course, 93T, everyone knows 93T, right? I mean, they are double, not only double realm champions, but they also are double grand grand final champions, right? They actually never won the Grand Prix. That only 489 did that from the international server, I think. Who won the first Grand Prix? I forgot. It wasn't as popular as the second Grand Prix. The second Grand Prix was crazy. 489 versus 60GT. I really loved that rivalry. It was nuts. So once again, what will happen? We will see the first few battles at the Desert Altars. And yeah, those are... Yeah, 460S is Chinese, so usually what we saw with Chinese teams, they're gonna go all in on the inside lanes and only have like two guys on the outside lane. But it was different sometimes on your opponent's lane or something. I don't know, sometimes they had a little bit more outside lane presence on your enemy's side, seemed like. Which makes sense because you want to push. Pushing costs more troops as defending, right? So that's what we're gonna see. We're gonna see both teams rushing towards the Desert Altars, trying to battle it out, and the winner will suicide itself either on Obelisk from the enemy or on Shrine of War and then to the Obelisk. So really depends who wins. I hope that 466S will win because I placed the bet on them, so it makes sense for me to hope that they will win. And, well, not only that, I am really fascinated by the Chinese teams. I really respect it and I like to analyze those matches. And yeah, I think they have a decent chance of actually beating 93T. I mean, they already did in practice. You should know that. In practice, they already won once. So for this match, I need someone to update me on the other match as well. 748 versus... No, who was it against who? I forgot who. 748 versus GY16. Ah, that's gonna be GY16 probably. Let's watch the gates. We expect to see infant archers first. And there we go. Archers, 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 infantry, infantry, infantry. And then we see a lot of calves usually. Now the calves. Because infant archer are slowest, so you want to have those out first. Okay, let's watch the desert altar. We're gonna go for the desert altar, both. This is interesting. I mean, we already see the target arrows here from 466, but not from 93. I wonder what's going on there. Arrows are here, pointing to this place, not pointing towards the desert altar, which is weird. Usually they point towards the desert altar, just like here. You see both are pointing at that place, but here doesn't seem like that's happening. Maybe they just pointed somewhere earlier. I think they did. A bit more defensively. Who was earlier on the structures? I think it was pretty much the same. Like, yeah, 466 was a tiny bit quicker. That's good. So usually you have this one guy that's going through the mid, and they are then going for enemy outposts. But they might meet each other. There's this one guy, and there's the other guy. So they might meet each other then, and maybe try to battle it out. Who gets to have a say over the outposts. But let's watch the first few minutes, and the early stage of the game is pretty important. You want to at least have half the occupation score, so have your own structure basically. And it would always be nice if you can have occupation score from your enemy. I mean, it's like 600 points, 800, 900 points, I forgot. 750 for the altars, and I believe like pretty high for the, yeah, 400 for shrines, which is, I mean, it's not bad. So let's watch that happening. Meanwhile, we see one gathering node from 466, and that's it. No one else is gathering. So not like last match where 21YL immediately went to send out gatherers for the skill that they used, right? The stocking up. So that doesn't happen here. Let's see. When do the buildings open? Like 50 seconds? 100. Man, I remember in my own arcs, if I want to get to these structures, it almost takes as long as the structure to open itself, right? I would be arriving way later as these guys. So yeah, are they already fighting somewhere? Here. Let's watch it. Go 466 and let's beat 93T. Officially, the battles have begun. Let's zoom out, then we can see who is the winner here. Seems like 93T is winning this ball. I mean, both are taking some serious sad faces, but it seems like there are some more. Yeah, it seems like red has the advantage here. So I might be wrong though. It is pretty similar. And even if red takes a structure, they won't be able to hold it for that long usually. They'll just want to suicide it. Yeah, red definitely won this ball. They just gotta occupy it. Get the first occupation. Or the first touch, little touch. It saves you a few seconds more. And as you can see, oh, that's interesting. They have more people, they have some people from their inside lane on the teleports, which usually doesn't happen as much. On this side, you see the opposite. Like 466 wins the bottom side field game, so they'll just probably take that structure and suicide themselves as well. And then they'll get ready for mid. Looks good for whom? I think 466 is doing slightly better. They basically took more structures, did they? Yeah, two shrines, two altars. Oh, the same. So it's pretty much the same. But 466 already has swarming on it as an altar and already has some presence on the Shrine of Life. While that doesn't really happen here. Meanwhile, is it gonna fall? I don't think so. But yeah, I mean, it's close. It's close. Let's see what happens in the next few minutes, and they will probably just be preparing for arc soon, for mid. And that mid is gonna set the tone for the match. If 93T wins that mid fight, they are probably gonna want to hold it. I mean, historically, 93T was the best on structure game. So, yeah, I think they just want to hold it. You don't know these Chinese teams' crazy strategies. Well, they do because they have some training matches. So, the Desert Altar was taken back by 466, so that means they are up one altar. But, of course, they will probably lose this Desert Altar. It seems like 466 is trying to go for the first cap here. Because they didn't do the suicide move. So usually you see them going for the suicide move right after. But now they think, wow, we can defend for one more minute and we'll have the first occupation score, which is 750 points. Basically 1500, because your enemy doesn't get them and you do get them, right? And you also get some points per minute, so it's half an arc worth of points, almost, on the long run. So yeah, let's see. 1 minute. They'll have to defend for 1 minute. I think that is possible. It is kind of hard, but it is not impossible. There is a hero garrison, so yeah, that is a smart decision. You can now reinforce with whatever march you have there. So just defend for 44 seconds, and you should be having 750 extra points, which is not bad. Attack the rally. Well, the rally is already down. That is a good sign. Just 30 more seconds. Then you have some nice early on advantage. But it is already red, and I think 93T was just in time here. That was some nice coordination, although, well, it is red. It's still staying strong. 15 seconds. I don't think the re-infs arrive in time. I think this was perfectly planned by, oh yeah, GG's. Perfectly planned by 93T. But it means that the building game is still slightly more in favor of 489 because of the timers. Although, I don't know. I mean, they got a shrine over there already generating points, while this one clearly doesn't. So you kind of don't want to lose this structure, because if you do, you lose 5% health and march speed for mid. So you don't want to lose it. Please don't lose it. Oh, you did. That sucks. Now you lost the health for mid-fight. Ah, that's stupid. That is not nice. I mean, it's marginal, but it does help if you have the buff, right? I don't see that much troops in mid. from 466. Seriously. Like you see, 93 is going all in on mid here. But 466 doesn't seem like a lot of marches in mid. Maybe they're just late. I mean, yeah, of course they will be late because of that late move here. They tried to keep that Desert Altar, which eventually, I think it turns out to be a really pain in the ass because you don't get the first occupation and you have late marches arriving to mid, which might be excluded from fights, right? So I don't know if that was the right play. Um, but yeah, let's see and hope for the best. Both teams will have pretty much the same amount of skills here. I think it's not such big of a difference. Let's watch it. There's a siege march. Trying to gain some points. I mean, now they're coming. I mean, in my opinion, I think it was better for 93 to just take the initiative here and go for an early push, because that means you have the ball advantage and they have to keep coming in, and you have a full rage bar or you have a running rage bar, while they have to still start getting their rage bar up, right? So I think maybe that would have been a little bit better to do because they already had the numerical advantage. But right now it's gonna get pretty even soon. The longer you wait, I think the more equal it's gonna be. You don't see anyone going for any structures. It's just them versus each other. All marches in mid. Arguably, I think those will be a little bit more late. You miss some infantry and archer marches here. Ooh, those archer marches. Missing those would be a pain. You miss like 5 Juges. It's gonna make a pretty big difference. So, what are they gonna do? What skills are gonna be used? We have Dust Up for both. For one, not for both. So Dust Up for 466, and that one maybe works against structures too. So if that party loses, then they can go hard on structures as well with set faces, right? It seems like their archers arrived just in time for the match. And they waited very, very long, like the full 10, 9, 8 seconds. Reason for that is maybe that Shrine of Life as well. They maybe wanted some more bulk down. Is that the right play? To the death. To the death. I think 93T wins this arc. I mean, if you base it on the skills, bog down is, of course, worse than to the death. I mean, your march speed is going to be slower, but ooh, sneaky tactics. What? Sneaky tactics? Why would you use sneaky oh, for the march speed for the arc carrier. Yes, I get that, but I don't think it is the right play. It is so even, like, both parties are getting lots of set faces, and the arc is, like, if you speak on, like, territory side, it's more on 466 side, and 466 is winning it. 466 takes the first arc and leads against 93T. GG's for 466. I mean, of course, they will try to take that carrier down, try to delay them, and try to get the advantage on the structures now. But as we have seen with the previous match, if you are at around this mark in the match and your arc gets taken down, you are not going to lose it anymore. If you're further than that, you're not going to lose it. You really need to mess things up really bad. But what 4066 or 466 needs to do now is just go around, defend your structures, sad face them on the enemy incoming push, because of course 93 will now launch a massive attack here on the Shrine of War, on the Sky Altar, and on the Desert Altar. Don't expect such big of a push maybe on the Shrine of Life, but they will push all the structures now, try to get the points per minutes on their side. But this is really, really interesting because 466S is just way stronger tactically in mid. I mean, they managed to win from a to the death buff with a less good skill. I mean, that says a lot about you. You have a ton of skill. So what they do is they don't reset their rage. They switch exactly in time. They switch to a close target. They switch to preferably archer marches or infantry marches, and they just did it perfectly. And they win from it to the depth, which is it is pretty hard to do. Although, what is this guy doing? Just go for the safe spot. When is the next normal or okay stream? Gonna take a while, I think. Maybe after my final exams or my first exams. I'm in uni now, so it's much different. I have a lot less free time and I need to learn a lot more, which I don't like. But yeah, I really want to do normal streams, but I have no time. I barely had time for these streams. So. The advantage in points per minute is for 93T, but very close. And we didn't really see big pushes anywhere yet. Like, this is just a moderate ball. It's not that much of pressure. I think 466 is doing very well here. Did a very decent trade. I mean, just don't lose your structure. And if you lose it, only lose it for a small amount of time. Yeah, CPO Emilianus and Tariq. So in the previous match, we saw CPO Emilianus with Gorgo as well. And I was like, that's a garrison march or a garrison commander, but it is somewhat decent. Like, it's more tanky. I think that was the reason why. It's more tanky. So of course 93T is putting pressure on all the structures right now, but that's fine. I mean, 466 is up one. What is it called? One arc, right? And I think they managed to defend quite well. I mean, you have the Sky Altar here. It's being pushed, but I think they will be able to defend against this push. Yeah, this looks like the red marches. Red march, red march. Those will die once they touch, basically. Boom, set face. Meanwhile, now the game has equalized, and they will try to equalize structures. That's what 466 is going to try, equalize structures. And I think they did really well for now. Yeah. What can I say? Points used. 466 used 9 skill points last mid, while 93 used 8. But to the death cannot be used again. So I think next arc is gonna be in favor of 466 as well. So should they dunk it? I don't know, just delay. I mean, you have some time to get more structures back, do some damage there as well. And the gathering looks like they're gonna go big on gathering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from 466, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from 93. Well, actually 6. So pretty much even. Desert Altar is getting ambushed here. But that's fine, I mean, just don't lose it for too long. As long as you keep the points difference here, the points for occupation score, if you keep it within 1,000 points for the first half hour of the match, should be all good. Yeah, 93 is clearing up the field here, and I think it will be a pain to defend that structure. I mean, you have yellow marches, but there is a lot of red marches here. They miss a rally. Oh no, 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 they don't. So that's the timing that 261K really missed. They didn't have the correct timing between field and rallies. Just don't allow 466 to get a ball right now. That's key. What 466 doing pressure here. They do have a rally as well, so they will try to get that Sky Alter, or at least flip it. And obviously, with that many marches, you can hold a structure for longer. I mean, it's also pretty logical that they are positioned in front of the Desert Altar, because right now 466 cannot reinforce that Desert Altar. This is like a march wall shield. But this guy can enter for sure. He can enter pretty easily. But he doesn't yet. Not enough cap, I think. Yeah, boom, there we go. So that march will die, that one will die, that one will die. Most yellow will die. But I think there is no reinforce, yeah. The support is just not enough. They will lose the structure, but that's fine. I mean, you got the arc, so why bother? Meanwhile, they put some nice pressure at the Sky Altar as well. And I think with a nice little swarm, you can actually take it, but you need to prevent your enemy from doing the garrisons, the reinforcements. So clear the field really quick and go swarm. That's what I would say. Just sad face your troop at this point. If you have like red armies, just sad face them and resend them if possible. Is there a CPO garrison? No, just glitchy. Yeah, that one is not gonna go down. It's still in high yellow. Nah, never mind, never mind. So, structure game, yeah, of course, 93 is trying to slap back here. I mean, that makes sense, right? What would you do in their situation? I mean, you're down an arc. You need to push the points. Pressure from 66 for 93, but it seems like 93 has the numerical advantage here. There is a rally though, so this means that the 93 troops cannot go towards the next objective, which is either the Sky Altar on the outside or the Shrine of War, right? But this is not a threat usually, but they have to be careful because the swarmers are walking away, the defenders are walking away. Oh no. That can end in tears. That can end in tears. They will have to reinforce now. Otherwise it's out. Oh, okay, there we go. They got the reinf. Another reinf. Yeah. I think you cannot lose it right now. That would be stupid if you did. Would be nonsense. Ooh, it's still red, so don't count them out yet. There's some support coming in. Is there a reinforcement from the rally? I don't think so. And there's already a new ball, so I think they're good. I think they're good to go. Although it is decent support. They could go for it. So the difference right now, also point per minute, it is pretty much equal to 70. And yeah, around the 30-minute mark, you want a maximum difference of like 1,000, 1.2k maybe. That's what I said before, right? So I think they're doing decent. 466 is actually in the winning position right now. So I really like that view. And they're still putting big pressure on that inside lane, what we already saw in a lot of other Chinese matches. And do they actually take it? No, it was a reinforcement. We know that 93 is king in reinforcing, just like older teams, like 1v did as well. It is low red. It flipped, so not king anymore. That structure flipped. Meanwhile, the Sky Altar is under big pressure as well. It is not. It is. Ooh, it's 50% already. Yeah, it's CPO A rally with a Pakal secondary to make it more anti-swarm. And while you think anti-swarm, who cares in Osiris League? Yeah, you do, because if you swarm too much, your field presence, your entire field presence is gone, right? So you cannot reinforce the structures anymore with those marches, or you cannot swarm the swarmers with it. So you don't want that to happen either. The reinforcement on this structure looks a little bit better from 93. There's this guy coming in, but is he late? He is late. He's late. 93 is losing in the game where they should win. They should win in the point per minute game, but right now they're behind 300 points per minute. But don't worry, I mean, they have big pressure on the inside lane as well on top side. So this one will definitely fall. Yeah. So we're back to 440 versus 290, which is still an advantage for 466. But not as bad as previously thought. But for now, our bets are doing nice. I mean, come on, 466S. We bet on you, and I really thought they have the potential to beat 93, and that is what they are doing right now. So they should not mess up the next arc, and they should be good actually. It should be good. Nice little ball here to defend against an incoming attack and maybe generate some points for the next minute if you're lucky. And yeah, that's what spot we're in right now. Points are pretty much not even yet, but they are definitely close on points per minute. And the gathering, it seems like 466 does more gatherings. So if it is gonna be a close game, I reckon 466 is in the advantage there. But it's hard to see. I mean, 93 will need an arc to be more secure and have a more reliable building game. If you want to dictate the match, you need to have at least an arc. Otherwise you can't. Okay, let's watch the Sky Altar battle. I mean, 93 is winning the field, but their marches are all low yellow, red. And you know what I said before? If red march is gonna swarm a structure, they're gonna die. Like, instantly. Almost instantly. You need a rally for that. And you need to have more numbers. Yeah. 466 is good at reinforcing, in my opinion. Last match we saw some crazy reinforcements. Same with GY. Ooh, that's a... Be careful, that's a reinforcement march. Yeah, just kill it at this point. I mean, only 275k, just kill it at that point. I mean, not gonna bring that much troops, so just kill it. Yeah, he already does. Just kill it and try again later. This is just a suicide march. Maybe trying to debuff the rally for a bit. Reinforcement march, reinforcement march, reinforcement march, garrison / reinforcement march, reinforcement march. Oh yeah, they're gonna keep that structure. Like, that's what I mean. 466 reinforcing is just nuts. They have reinforcements everywhere. And yeah, that's how they win matches. Like there's this guy reinforced, waiting to reinforce or debuff. This is reinforced. This is reinforced. And then in the meantime, yeah, it just takes the enemy very long to take that structure. In the meantime, you can get the field over there, and you beat the rally and go for a push with full healthy marches. And yeah, that's where they're gonna push the enemy now. 93. Yeah, someone in Discord saying we're hitting big. Oh yeah, baby, we're hitting big this time. Difference is 2,400 points, which is not that comfortable, but it is a nice lead. Of course, they're down on structures because that is what 93 was. I mean, they have to push on structures in order to get those lost points back. But here we see big presence for or from. I wanted to say both at the same time. That doesn't work. But for 466, and they will probably swarm that structure back with ease. I would say. I would argue. Yeah, that's going down. That's going. That's melting like crazy. Okay. And boom, it flips right. Ooh, this can be dangerous. There's decent field presence here. If you all decide to swarm now, I don't know, man. Could be dangerous. But I don't think there's enough field support here for 466 to really take that structure. But they can at least put some pressure on there as well, which is quite dangerous. What's happening elsewhere? I think they're doing good. Shrine of Life is getting some pressure. Will it fall though? I don't know. I mean, this has the potential to really take that structure. But oh, the rally is already gone. Molten to pieces. No, that's not gonna take it. Well, it's still like, I don't know, 7-8 marches swarming the structures. They're mostly low, so it doesn't really matter. They'll just chill about it. And the longer it takes there, the more time they have to defend against the Sky Altar push. Ooh, 93 is doing the 489 move, right? I love that move. Yeah. I call it the banana move because you go from the Desert Altar towards the Sky Altar in a sort of banana form. Do you see that march line? It's like a banana. So that's what I call it, the banana move. You move the inside lane to the outside lane to support your your outside lane pushing for the Sky Altar, because usually they have not strong marches, like they're already yellow or white and they need support. Ooh, 660 for a rally. That's disgusting. You want a full 1.5 mil. This is just the one average march almost. When it hits, it's just the strength of one regular march. So I don't know, man. I don't know. You need to have a full rally, and 93 did not have a full rally, and boom, rally got white. Yeah, if you don't have a rally and try to swarm, 1 plus 1 is 2. We already know what will happen for sure with the pace of reinforcing from the enemy. From 466, this is 412k. This is like quarter of the entire capacity of that structure. There is another march here that might want to reinforce. Caesar that can reinforce. Easy games. And they already know it. And they return to the city to prepare for mid. Because they know, 466 knows, if they win this mid, it is over. 493T. Game over. Well, not exactly. They will have to go to the lower bracket, right? But it is game over for now. Dust up pretty early on. That was really early. Okay, so that implies, dust up implies that the 466 will go in structures somehow. I mean, the buff is barely gonna help when mid starts. Or my timer is glitching. I mean, it only works for 3 minutes. So it would only work for like the first 15 seconds. So unless you're gonna do a push on structures. Oh, what the frick? Yeah. So yeah, indeed, 93 goes on structures. I don't know if that's the right way to do it. I think 466 just need to place a marker here. And if they see that big of a field support, they already know, okay, boom, we're gonna send marches away from mid. So what 93 wants to do now is they're probably gonna delay the next mid fight and go all in on structures. I mean, this is a lot of marches in mid, and I think you don't want that much marches in mid. You can send them back now to the Shrine of War, to the Desert Altar. But I don't know if this is the play. I mean, you're already down, I don't know how many points, so I don't think, can you dictate the structure game right now? I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say so. It is really difficult. Like, if you were in the lead, I guess you could. But if you're not, I don't know. Bog down for 466. Trying to delay those. Yeah, no. That is gonna work. I mean, they are just gonna delay, but that is not possible with the master strategy or with the sneaky tactics now, because it will take way too long to even get there, right? So they'll just try to delay manually, but there are no marches around, so it's a free arc. Yeah, it's a crazy push. I don't know if it is the right play. I mean, Sky Altar, they're still defending the Sky Altar. There are some reinforcement marches. Yeah, you cannot hold against this big of a pressure, I think. No. But it's fine. I mean, you have the arc. It's 3.5k points. If you deliver it, you're up, I don't know, like 6k. Can they make it? Can they make up for that amount of loss? I don't think so. Plus, you have more gatherers. Did they? They did have more gatherers, right? Yeah, 2,000 already worth of provisions. The score is the occupation score 1.5 difference. But the bad thing is they did not contest mid. So yeah, of course they did do a push here on the structures, but 466 isn't stupid. They have full white marches here. Oh, what do I, no. Oh, these guys are stupid. If I was 466 lead, I would have told them, just go around, go towards your own desert altar, the enemy desert altar, and flip it. Because that's basically what they were trying to do to you. So I think for 466 they could have really done better here. Master strategy. I mean, yeah, you can, but I don't know. Was that needed? I don't think so. And if you wanted to port, do it at least in the back of your obelisk and not like in front of the enemy. I mean, if the enemy now decides to delay, I think the arc drops, and then it's over. Then there's no more arc. So now really, 466 will dictate the way throughout the entire match. But the difference is 2.5k plus the arc. It's 5.5k. Can 93 make that much points on structures in the coming 20 minutes? I don't think so. But of course they can try. I mean, there are full white marches now going back towards the Sky Altar because they didn't contest in a midfield fight. So yeah, I think if 93 wanted to delay, they really needed that sneaky tactics in mid to continuously delay that arc and make sure that those marches couldn't really leave mid. But they didn't, so they allowed 466 to quickly take the arc and to march back and cycle back to the structures and take them back, because that's what we're seeing right now. Huge momentum for 466 here. There will be a rally, they'll swarm, they'll just take everything. They say, hey, we're not gonna fight field here, we're not gonna swarm for now, we're just gonna send it towards your own desert altar. We're countering your plan. Your plan was to take our structures. Well, no, we will take yours. What about that? So 93 team made a huge mistake by not going to mid at all. And if they wanted to do this type of strategy, they should have 100% made sneaky tactics here on maybe some archer marches, some quick marches, and continuously try to poke at the arc carriers, because that would mean that they could not do the teleport skill as well, because if you teleport without the arc, you lost the arc, right? So well, yeah, I think it's GG's, but let's see. We see Desert Altar. It has some pressure, although I don't know. I mean, it's 4 marches and a rally, and those rallies are more full on their side. But still, I mean, 1.1 million. It's not the max. The max is 1.5. I would say for this guy, just enter that rally would be more valuable, but he didn't. So, oh, it's his own rally, so he couldn't. Yeah, makes sense. Ooh, that is doing a ton of damage though. You need to reinforce this. Votes. When will you drop gold chests? Well, you already know the answer, right? Never, 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 never. Because yeah, obviously I'm free to play, right? Okay, so the buildings are equalized. At least the altars are equalized. Both have 2 altars, which is exactly what 466 needs to do. Ooh, that's disgusting. 700 to 150. But soon they'll get the points back. Like they'll get 20 seconds, 25, and that is plus 400 and something, plus 3 something. So that's decent. They'll manage to get back those points. So the difference on paper now is 3,000, a little bit more, 3,500 points for 466. And I think that's very good. They already have some gatherers there, or some. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Like 14 gatherers? Are you kidding me? That's crazy. Well, red has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Probably like 7, 8 with those two. But that is kinda nuts. Kinda mind-boggling. Let's watch the Sky Altars. Not the free-to-play one. No. I don't need to spend money. I mean, I'm young. I'm only 18 years of age. And I kind of want to save my money for something that is actually important. Like, basically, by spending money on a game, what you're doing, you're literally spending money to light up some pixels. You spending money on something that doesn't even exist. I don't see the purpose. I mean, if I don't spend the money, I'll be happy as well. So, I don't see. So I don't feel like I need to spend money on the game. And even now, I beat spenders anyway. So, but yeah, for the first time in a match, it seems like 466 is behind. They are behind on the points, because they are behind on the point per minute game, but they of course have the arc, so it's not such a big deal. They're chilling. Basically, oh, they even took another Shrine of Life, which will give 5% health, and that will be helpful in your defending as well. So, and we'll take some points away. Yeah, it's equal now, exactly equal. 510, 510. And the gatherers in favor of 466 plus my voice plus an arc for 466. So as long as 466 doesn't mess anything up, they will win the match. As long as they do, right? As long as they don't. Yeah, key reason, I think 93 didn't really do a good job on the delaying. I mean, yeah, they delayed for a few minutes, but I think they could have delayed for at least 2 more minutes if they used sneaky tactics. Right now, what skills did they even use recently? Like, they only used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skills in all the match, while 466 used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the difference. Crazy. So 466, wait, 466 knows they only need to garrison the altars. They only need to play defense. They don't need to offend at all. They don't need to do a lot of attacking. I mean, yeah, they could have a pinch here and there on their altars. But as long as they keep the structures, they are good to go. They're fine. And that's what are they gonna do in the following, I don't know, how many minutes? 12, 13. Ooh, now, yeah, 466 is ahead again. And yeah, I think the game is over. I think 466 wins. I think we made a lot of coins already, and I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. In one word, I would say redemption for last week. I mean, maybe people thought I was stupid or something, but I mean, this week was key. We picked exactly the 3 bets that we needed to bet, for now at least. We should not have placed like a fat karma on ourselves. Karma shouldn't hit. Yeah, those are not dangerous marches at all. It's mostly red marches, some whites, but not dangerous. Not a dangerous push at all. Meanwhile, this is dangerous. I mean, there are quite some marches here. Oh, never mind. The rally already died. Ooh, that is dangerous. I mean, there is a Sky Altar being swarmed. But it's red marches, so it's not dangerous. I keep saying this is dangerous, that is dangerous, but it is actually not. It's actually not dangerous because it's low marches. GG's, GG's. That means they can do another push on the Desert Altar on the Shrine of Life. 466 with Energetic, expect 93 to do the same. At least. Oh, they already did. Oh, they used that exactly the same time? Never mind, they didn't. No. They didn't use it yet, but they are leaking energy points, I think. I mean, they already used... 466 used 10 points, while 93 only used like 5 skills. So 10... What was that? I heard something. I don't know what it was, but... Oh, see those gatherers. There was millions. There was millions of gatherers. Bro. No chance for 93T. Like, there is 1,000 gatherers over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Probably somewhere around 17. That's just nuts. That's just nuts. Are those invisible? They are invisible. They're gonna get an invis buff just to occupy at Sky Altar. Are you kidding me? They throw the match away. They threw it away at the start, at the first arc already, basically. Second arc for sure as well. I mean, they did a decent recovery and structures, but 466 is not stupid. 466 knows how to play a defensive game. I mean, what you saw previously before Lost Ark, 466 did more offensive work as well. But now they know we just have to defend. So we only defend. That's what we gotta do. Nothing else, really. And that's exactly what they're doing. They have very good support marches. Like, they have new garrison marches coming in. They have quick marches with reinforcements, right? They're doing everything that is needed in order to win this match. They are not making mistakes. The only mistake you could say, you could argue that they made is at the start. The first arc or the second arc, one of these arcs, I forgot. I think it was the second. They went all in on mid, and they wasted that teleport skill. But that was only marginal. Maybe they could have won 1,000 more points if they did it a bit better. This saved some structures. But yeah, I think it's GG's. It's over. I mean, yeah, congrats, 93. You take that. You take that Sky Altar, and then what? It's not like you're gonna hold it for the next 8 minutes. Not at all. And you have a big push here. You have a big push, but the rally is already dead, so it's not that dangerous. But yeah, if you see that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 gatherers versus, I don't know, like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 or 12. And those gatherers have been there for much, much longer. Arc has been delivered. There won't be enough time to deliver it, to go for it again. Exactly 1 second short or 2 seconds short. The score, occupation, like, yeah, that's the difference, 5k occupation score. But provisions, 466 has done some provisions already, 1.7k more, and they will do a bunch more as well. So unless 93 takes all the altars for the next 5, 6, 7 minutes and does some decent gathering. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 466 is confident. 466 knows they're gonna win. They just activated to the death because, yeah, why not? I mean, why not? Just buff your marches a little bit. Just have some fun. Just get some kills and get that structure back. I mean, that's the goal, of course, but arguably, maybe they could have waited for the rally to hit as well. I mean, to the death on a rally is pretty nuts. I mean, it works on rallies too, buffs. Like, I even tested. You could make the sneaky tactics. You could do it on a rally. It was very fun to see. It was so quick, and you get the buff after it attacks. You get like 50% extra attack after it attacks the Sky Altar. So yeah, it's somewhat nice. Yeah, that is just crazy madness. They'll equalize the structures again. Meanwhile, do a big push or a little push here. And I think that's how the match will end. They'll just return together soon. Oh my goodness. Bro. What is that even? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Let's say 22 gathering marches. That is just disgusting. Wait, I need to go for like 2 minutes. Keep watching. Yeah, I'm back. Someone was at the door. Anything significant happened? I don't think so. It was fun. It's what time is it? 17:12 in my place. My goodness. Yeah, it's over. It's over. It was fun. It was a fun match. I just watched the last few. Prediction score difference. I think the difference is gonna be about like 6K at the end of the match. 3K more difference. Yeah, I think five and a half. That's my prediction. Let's see. Buildings are equal, so and they will stay equal most of the time. Okay, yeah, they lost the field here. They might lose that. Desert Altar. But that's fine. I mean, you already won. Difference is 3,000. And you have more gatherers. You have like an entire arc worth of gatherers, probably. Which is just crazy to imagine. There's the rally. 660,000, bro. Don't you take yourself serious? 660,000. You have 1.5 million capacity. You don't feel it? Just one march that fills you? I don't think that's the play, man. And there is new support coming. I mean, of course, they will probably take it. They will probably take it, but they will lose it instantly after. And the match is over like that. The match is over. Yeah. I don't know. It was fun. It was fun. We have still 3 more minutes to watch. So we can fill those 3 minutes. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Could be about anything. Free to play. Could be about, I don't know, commanders. Could be about, I don't know, KVK. Everything. Just go ahead and ask. We'll have some fun. CPO Melianas. Like, it is a good rally, but you have to. It's not the quickest rally, but it's not that slow either. Like, you have 20% march speed, I think, plus something else on your secondary as well. So it's not the slowest, but it deals a ton. It counters those Eleanors pretty well. More success rate as previous rallies, like the Ashers that we saw. Or recently we see a lot more Henrys again. So I don't know why is that? Or more easy to defend, I think, or more easy to. Yeah, it's more tanky, I think. Yeah, they're gonna swarm it back. I'm pretty confident about that. 466 is gonna want to get that back. Yeah, expect those points from gatherers. Expect them to add up soon. I mean, 3K. They are gonna deliver soon. I'm pretty sure they are. Little push here. This is a defensive ball. Like, you're gonna put it in front of the structure lane to say, like, you're not gonna get much further as that. This is what it's gonna be. Not much more. Meanwhile, of course, this will fall. I mean, I think I can say like 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and it falls. Like, yeah, I don't know. Was good. Was good. Difference 3K still, but we know the gathering advantages. It must be in front in favor of 466. I mean, obviously, unless 93 has some crazy gatherers that did non-stop gathering, but I don't think they did. Yeah, it's 3.1K now. Those will return. They'll have some 2.7K. But now it's already 4K and 3K again. Some more gathering. Ooh, 500 points in 1 March. That's pretty decent. 3,000. Back to 3.3. More are being delivered. 3.2 there. So that's 2.4 at the moment. Another March coming in hot. 2.3 thousand difference there. 93T, 2 more marches here. The difference is again 3.2 because, well, 466 is not standing still. They are gathering or entering their gathering marches as well. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Yeah. They already entered everything, emptied. So the difference is not what I was thinking it would be. But yeah, 2 point something. 2.6. Yep, there won't be more. Not more. This was it. 2.8k difference. 93T is out, ladies and gentlemen. 93T is out. They are gonna go to the losers bracket. We win our bet again after winning the last bet as well. That was so nice. Where did they lose it? Where did 93T lose? I think it was the second arc. I mean, they made a lot of mistakes there regarding delaying it and going all in on structures. I don't think that was the right play. And provisions, I mean, yeah, you're already behind 2.3k there as well. So yeah, I think that was part of the thing, you know. But so we won 21YL and we won 466S. Means we get a juicy 14 times payout. We get 14 times our original bet. From 21YL, we get 4 times our original bet. And HJK is gonna be tomorrow, I think. Ooh, wait. 7:32 is? I didn't know they were playing as well. Did they win though? Oh, they're gonna score. Oh, they're gonna start now. That's boring. What is the result here? GY16 probably, right? GY16 must have won this, right? Ooh, they did, but not by a lot. Ooh. Ooh. Oh shit, man. Provisions. Oh, they just won because of provisions? Oh my goodness. 748 is promising for next seriously. I never hear anything about them, but they have potential, bro. They have potential. I think that was it, right? I think that was pretty much it. We have 732A versus 27 right now. I won't stream it. I have to learn. I have to do something else. If you enjoyed the stream and, well, look forward for next week, because next week we are getting GY16 versus 21YL, and we will get 466S versus, I think, 732A, which means it's Chinese teams only. Chinese teams only. Crazy. We'll get 489 versus 60TT, which I might go and stream. Oh, no, that's today. So, tomorrow. I might stream that tomorrow. But I want to stream HJK for sure tomorrow, because HJK is my bet, and I think we will win it. So nice. That was it for today. Leave a comment, leave a like, join Discord. Don't forget to join Discord. It is in the comments of most of my videos. I think all of my recent videos. In Discord we have the bets page as well, where we discuss the bets. So make sure to join Discord. It's more actual, and that is where we got those 2 bets, those 2 juicy bets from today that will generate a lot of coins. So I'll see you later. I'll do some learning, and well, I have to cook dinner as well for my brother and I. So yeah, that was it for today. See you in the next one. Bye.